Alrighty, it looks like we have several voice lines released from VYSE, and as expected, a lot of lore comes with it. And if I'm being honest, I'm actually pretty surprised with the information given to us. We have some lore with VYSE and mainly 3 other agents: Viper, Omen, and Brimstone, kind of. The first and biggest piece of lore that we have is that VYSE and Viper actually know each other. VYSE even refers to Viper by her real name, Sabine. The way that she talks to her is pretty friendly as well, so it looks like they had a pretty decent past. I'm going to go through each voice line and then give what I think is a good explanation for each one.
We saved the world once, Sabine. I don't doubt that we can do it again.
Okay, so according to VYSE, her and Viper had once worked together and supposedly saved the world, which is a huge thing. This probably has some sort of relation to Viper receiving a long list of rewards in her past. With Viper in the Valorant protocol, what we know about her is that she specializes in toxins and poison as seen in her abilities. But prior to joining the Valorant protocol, she actually used to be a very famous and brilliant chemist who specialized in medicine and healing. She even worked at Kingdom Corporation at some point using her skills there as well. It's unknown right now whether VYSE had known Viper back when she was working at Kingdom or before that, but in my opinion, I think this would have been well before Viper ever joined Kingdom Corporation and worked for them. We know that something major had happened in Viper's backstory which caused her to fall into a state of grief and hatred, and instead of utilizing her skills for healing and medicine, she turned to poison and toxins, and she is on this quest for vengeance. Now, we don't know exactly what this incident was that caused Viper to become this way. The only incidents of her past that we're aware of is Omen's attempt to kill her and she turned him into a phantom that he is today, and that Viper is currently working with Reyna to help heal Reyna's sister, by the name of Lucia. The only other person I can think of is Sage, who knows Viper from her past as well, and according to Viper, she had failed her in the past at some point, but it's unknown what exactly it is that she failed her in. Whatever this incident may be, I have a feeling that VYSE may be aware of it, or may have been present at the time of it happening. And given that Sage used to know Viper in the past, it's possible that she may know VYSE as well. Although it seems kind of unlikely at the moment given how Sage represented her when she announced the target in the cinematic.
What they're able to do, it's like there's some kind of monster. You ready for anything?
Sounds fun. I'll take the front.
Of course, and I'll be right behind.
It sounds like VYSE and Viper were really close at a time when Viper was at her peak when it came to her brilliance as a chemist. And saving the world probably had something to do with the medicine and healing that she had done, which could have been at a global scale, resulting in all the awards that she has.
Oh, Sabine. How did we both change careers and still end up working together?
I really like this voice line because it gives us confirmation on a part of VYSE's past. Based off this voice line, both VYSE and Viper used to be in the same line of work doing the same things. We know that Viper was a chemist specializing in medicine and healing as explained earlier. So that means that VYSE used to do the same thing. And this actually adds up because we can see from VYSE's outfit that she has chemist knowledge as well. She breathes or uses some sort of gas which is expelled from her mask. And it looks like there are tubes that protrude out of her back as well. Whatever the purpose of this gas is, we can be certain that VYSE created it herself from the knowledge she gained back when she worked with Viper. But at some point in the past, maybe during the incident, the two of them branched off and went their separate ways only to now be reunited once again. That's basically the meat of what we have with the lore on VYSE and Viper. Now I want to talk about VYSE and Omen. Before getting into the voice lines, we know that Omen had a reaction when Sage referred to VYSE as a monster, probably feeling bad for her and sympathizing in some sort of way.
What they're able to do, it's like there's some kind of monster.
Right now, the only interaction between the two of them that we have is when Omen points his gun at her from behind and offers to have a discussion with her, probably to get her to join the team.
Let's talk.
Now, onto the voice lines. There actually isn't much lore, if not any backstory lore with VYSE and Omen. The only thing I want to know is that VYSE sounds really fond of Omen. I don't know what kind of discussion Omen had with VYSE, but all of her voice lines towards him are either friendly or kind of sweet talk. Just listen to this.
Omen, Surely Valorant has the budget to replace those rags hanging off you.
So VYSE feels bad that Omen is wearing rags as his outfit. I kind of disagree. I think he looks cool, but it seems like VYSE disagrees and thinks that Valorant should give him a nicer outfit to wear. And she doesn't stop there.
I never tire of watching you work, Omen.
Girl, why are you watching this guy work? It's kinda creepy. I already called this out in my previous video. I think Omen and VYSE is a relationship just waiting to happen. Watch and see.
This isn't fair. Being forced to fight Omen. But this isn't a fair world.
This is an interesting one. It isn't fair being forced to fight Omen. Is that because Omen is a very powerful character and you'll probably lose the fight? Or is it unfair because you like Omen and you don't want to fight him because you have feelings for him? This is an interesting one to debate over. I don't know, I really think Omen was able to win VYSE over somehow with his devilish charm and deep voice. And while on the topic of Omen, I'm going to bring back Viper here because we just got a recent update on the range where Viper let Brimstone know that Omen was ready to talk to her. I have a feeling that this is going to be after Omen speaks with VYSE, and it's possible that he may have let her know about his past. And since VYSE knows Viper from way back, she may have been able to calm Omen down a little bit and prevent him from going off on her. It's a really cool way of getting Viper kind of safe from Omen's anger by incorporating VYSE into the equation as someone who knows and worked with Viper in the past, who can attest to her being a good person. Alright, and last but not least, this is not lore related, but it's more of an observation. I have a good feeling that VYSE is kind of jealous of Brimstone and finds him not useless, but not very useful to the team either. Take a listen to this voice line.
Say you hadn't founded Valorant, Brimstone. Do you think you'd still get in now? Do you think you have something the rest of us don't?
Damn, so basically VYSE thinks that if Brimstone hadn't founded Valorant, he probably wouldn't even be able to get into the team right now because she sees him as having nothing special to provide. I feel kind of bad for Brimstone. This guy carries the team with his utility aside from his leadership. And then there's this voice line.
Their Brimstone will learn what real leadership looks like.
What real leadership looks like? Okay, VYSE, okay. Looks like there's some competition as to who should be leading the protocol, I wonder. But nonetheless, it could just be banter as well. There's still a lot of voice lines that haven't been released with VYSE, but there were enough to make this video and update you guys on her lore, so here you go. I'll keep an eye out for more lore updates and hopefully we'll get an actual cinematic soon, because I think we've waited long enough and there are so many questions that we have, and a cinematic would be really great right now. Although usually we just end up with more questions anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you did. I just passed 5,000 subscribers and I want to thank all of you who have subscribed and supported my channel. You guys are truly amazing and motivate me to keep making this video, so I just want to take a moment to appreciate you all. And even if you're not subscribed, watching the video itself says a lot, so thank you as well. See you all in the next video, and as always, thanks for watching.